fivefold ministry, Ephesians chapter 4, the Bible makes us understand that we have received apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers for the equipping of the saints for the work of ministry. So it means that the ambition or the goal of Jesus in giving to us the fivefold ministry is to equip everyone who is a part of what they are doing for the work of the ministry. Meaning that if you sit under the ministry of an apostle or a prophet or an evangelist or a pastor or a teacher and you are not being equipped for the work of the ministry, it means they are not doing you well. Because the ambition of Jesus is to see that everyone within his body is able to perform or carry out the function of the work of the ministry. And that's why, like your body, every aspect of your body has a function. There is something it does. Quite unfortunately, there are many models in ministry that are not necessarily God approved or licensed by him. And because that exists, it is important to draw minds to the original person who walked this earth and did ministry, so that we will be able to live from him the things that we need to gain even for the work of the ministry. Quite unfortunately, because many other models exist, people give themselves kudos or very high ratings when they find themselves aligned perfectly with the human model, even though that human model may be very far from the Lord Jesus. The ministry has been disparaged and has had many aspersions cast at it, not because Jesus gave a bad template, but because there are many templates that others are copying that Jesus doesn't even know about. So we will need to understand ministry from the standpoint of Jesus. Everyone is envisaged by God to be a part of the ministry and to function within the ministry. And the Lord wants to bring to our minds how he operated on earth even whilst he carried out and performed the work of the ministry. So again, to that person who says, but I'm not so interested in ministry. No, you must be interested. Ministry is not just pulpit ministry. And so let me just even start with that disclaimer that Jesus did not have a church. Hope you know that. He also went to church. He went to the church of the day was synagogue. And Jesus went to synagogue to also listen. And once in a while they allowed him to do Bible reading. And once in a while they allowed him to share opinion. So he didn't have a church as it were. So don't think that ministry only becomes active for you when you start off having a church. And then we now begin to call you pastor, apostle, or prophet. Jesus didn't have any of those titles.